It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm rocking with Texas on this one. I'm gonna tell you why I'm rocking with Texas on this one. Everybody put your blunts down. I hate to say it, put the blunts down. You understand? The reason why I say it is this right here. They're growing weed with chemicals. You understand? These chemicals are harmful to our bodies, and Texas done figured it out. Texas did a whole study on all weed down there. I'm talking about from the dispensaries to the street weed. And guess what they found in this weed? All types of bullshit. I'm keeping it real with you, all types of bullshit. All the way down to fentanyl, crack, heroin, chemicals that stay in your body and kill you over time and whatnot, cause cancer, hormonal defects, different things of the sort. Yes, they found it. I'm rocking with them. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Until we get a handle on this, we need to just put the blunts down. I hate to say it, go cold turkey if you got to. See, the old heads used to say this, and we used to laugh at the old heads. You understand? Be like, oh, that weed too powerful, something wrong with that weed. Or that weed messed up, or you can have that weed. That's the reason why they used to say that. And they still say it to the day. Because the weed of today ain't the weed of yesterday. They not using sunlight and water no more. They using bicycle, whatever the hell that fucking is, you understand? Man, you need to leave that shit alone. So I'm gonna explain to you, it's not just the weed, it's the weed byproducts too. I'm talking about from the vape carts. You understand? They using oils and all types of weird crap in the oils that's not supposed to be in your body. Also give you popcorn lung, cancer of the lungs, all types of stuff also. You understand? You ever wonder why you need another hit, why your high go away so fast? You call it tolerance. It's not tolerance, bro. You a fiend, you a crackhead, homie. Now I'm a weed smoker, bro. I was smoking for many years, you understand? I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, a whole buck. You understand? $1.50, you feel me? 100, whatever you wanna call it these days, twin. Whatever niggas saying these days, you understand? Man, put that shit down right fast. Rock with Texas. Texas on to something. They have figured it out. You understand? Now, this not gonna be forever. Don't get me wrong, it's not gonna be forever on some college. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be forever. But right now, we need to stand together because we got bad parties doing this. These dispensaries buying this weed from these places that ain't regulated, killing us just for a profit. That's all they doing, bruh. Brother, sister, listen to me. That's all they doing. They just care about the money. They don't care about our health. You smoking this stuff, you know, these vapes, these carts, even the ones that don't have THC in these carts, hurting us, hurting our youth, hurting our children, hurting everybody, understand? They can't put the vape down. Why they can't put the vape down? I ain't never heard of that before. You can't put something down, it gotta have drugs in it. If you can't put it down, it gotta have drugs in it. It is what it is. But I'm gonna tell you like this, I love y'all, man, but be safe out there. You understand? I'm talking about this stuff causes hormonal damage, cancer, death, all types of organ failure. And people not talking about it. It's not being mainstream media, it's being covered up. I hate to say it, man, if you is smoking the good ganja, the marijuana, the weed, whatever you want to call it or whatnot, man, do it natural. Go ahead, grow it yourself. Order you some seeds, do something of the sort. I don't know what you need to do, find a good grower or whatnot in the Himalayas. Do what you gotta do, you understand? I'm not saying really put the blunt down, but I'm saying you might want to go ahead and put the blunt down for a little while. You understand? It's coming from the little big homie, you understand? But at the end of the day, remember this, I love y'all, man. Y'all be easy with it. And also the other weed byproducts too, you gotta understand. We're talking about from the wraps. None of these wraps are natural. I don't give a damn what they say about natural, this, natural, that. Nothing that you roll this weed in is natural unless you go pull it off of a tree. You better off smoking notebook paper out of Bibles and whatnot than the stuff they got out here. If your weed glittery and got 500 different colors on it, man, that's not weed, son. Go ahead, wake up, realize, and to the families that's affected by this, you understand? I'm not just saying affected by death of a loved one through weird complications. I'm talking about just your family member gone in the head. You understand? They gone. They just not there. They zombie. I feel bad for y'all. You understand? For the children, when I feel bad for y'all too. You understand? Like I said, man, I'm rocking with Texas on this one. If you disagree, hey, it is what it is, but it's just the truth. You go look at the studies yourself. Matter of fact, go test your own weed. They got independent testing sites that can go test your weed for you. And you can see for yourself what's inside your weed. We got different organizations, different third-party nationals came over to America. U.S. hit the soil, went and bought acres of land, and went and opened up grow facilities under the radar that's not tested and regulated. And these dispensaries and different places, that's what they buy from these vendors just because it's cheap, you understand? We got black market dispensaries. Hey, I ain't got nothing against them, but still, they not buying correctly. They not buying right. And nobody getting their stuff tested. They'll get their test. They'll fail the test they'll take the fine and keep selling because the fine is so small. I'm talking about they'll get fined about maybe $100,000, but they'll make over $1 million. They don't care, man. They still made an M. Yeah, they had to get rid of 100,000, but they still made an M. Man, these people don't care about y'all, man. Look, I care about y'all, man, and it really brings a tear to my eye. Cause like I said, I'm a smoker, I'm a chief, or whatever you want to call it. I roll with one finger. I'm talking about, I'm in a man. Look, I can't even talk about it like that. But like I said, man, I love y'all. Y'all be easy with it, man. I'll at y'all.